Hello, y'all. I go by the name Shaddai King, Ghana, future president. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is there's no World War III. There is no World War III happening this time. It's gonna happen someday, but it's not gonna be this time. You understand? This time, it's a whole different thing going on. It's an exchange of power. You know, I talked about it last time. This is this one for you to understand what's really happening right here. You know, so we are in a different realm right now. You know, and it's about what the universe actually wants. It's trying to change, clean up things. You know, so right now, uh, as I said earlier, Russia is going to be the superpower, the next superpower, alongside China. And these guys are going to be the ones controlling superpower. I said back then, I said in the other video, I said Iran and Israel will be the superpowers in the Middle East. And overall, it's going to be Russia and China. When they finally when they finally finish building their throne, their golden throne, and they sit down and become the superpower, and the world gets to know, okay, these are the superpowers. Their first, in some decades to come, they are gonna make the world a better place, beautiful. People will feel like, okay, this is beautiful. This was even better than how America was running the game and everything. But gain close to a century to come, in many decades to come, now they will rule this world with iron fist. So when they rule this world with iron fist, I'm showing you how the World War III is actually gonna start. This one right here, this war happening, is not really a World War III. They're not gonna start no nuclear weapon, no nuclear bombs. It's just gonna be the missiles and everything, and trying to like control things, plan how to do it. Iran is gonna win the war against Israel and America. It's all gonna show up. Iran will now finish building their throne, their golden throne to sit on as a world power. They will join the world power while America is losing the world power. Israel will hold on to their world power as a powerful nation still. America is just going to be neutral. It's going to be, because that's how the citizens over there, that's what is playing everybody's mind to become uh, to become a normal citizen, a normal American, and not to interfere with other people's issues and other countries. They just want to be at peace right now. That's what is playing everybody's mind. That's what the universe is playing everybody's mind right now as I'm speaking. They don't want to be a part of this war. They don't want this thing. They don't want none of these things. It's gonna even get to a point that even the military, right? The army, the air force, the military, most of the forces are gonna resign. People will start quitting being soldiers, being in the military. People are gonna stop. People are start gonna resign. They're gonna stop. They wanna quit and everything. It will even get deeper to a point. It can even get to a point with what I'm seeing with my naked eye. It can even get to a point that even some of the states in America will want to be out of America, and they wouldn't be part of the United States. They wouldn't want to be part of the United States. So America will start dividing. with what I'm seeing, if America don't hold they don't hold their pride, if they don't stop with how things are going, this is how it's going to end. America will start dividing. You get it? That's what I've seen. Some of the states will come out of the United States. They wouldn't be part of the United States. They will start becoming out. If it gets to a certain level, that's how it's going to be. Okay, so that's how deep this thing is. But it's not World War III. It's not gonna end with nuclear weapons and all these things. No. Yeah, but it's just a change of superpowers. You get it? The universe want to just change the system. You know, yeah, because the universe is tired of how one nation is trying to rule the universe. You know, naturally, America, the United States, was not supposed to be one entire country. It was supposed to be a continent filled with so many countries, but they did well. They did well. Their forefathers did well, fighting to get all these countries to come together and form unity and become a United States of America, where even some great people want to learn that thing. Africa wanted to unite. That thing is not really good for Africa, but we will talk about that one later. Uniting Africa, we could unite in our mind, but uniting as how the United States is not good for us. But we could unite in our mind. You know, that's okay for us. You get what I'm trying to say? Okay, so okay, now let's get on the main topic. So right now, so there's no gonna be World War II, no nuclear weapon, no nuclear war is happening this time. You know, it's gonna happen later, a century to come, some centuries or a century to come. That's how far. That's how it's gonna happen. Okay, so this is everything. This is everything. So when when Russia and China finally sit on their throne as superpowers, now they will control. From the start, they will control with ease, peace, harmony, beauty, awesomeness. But it gets to a time, getting close to a century, now they will start ruling this earth with iron fist. It will be so tough to the extent that we will wish America was still ruling. We will wish America was still the superpower. We will now start thinking, oh man, America was even better. America was better. When America was ruling, it was not even like this, you know, because now it's even tough. So now they can rule for many, many years. They are going to rule for many years, right? And now the world will be fed up because now already there's a tension between Israel and uh, uh, Iran. Already, they're the powerful nations in that region, the Middle East. So there's still tension. So that's when it's gonna, because the tension will never die. It never dies. So now those at the top, those at the top. That's the China and Russia. You know, it's going to get to a point that people will now start to get fed up with how they are running this universe, running this earth, right? People will start getting fed up, and they will want a better superpower, or they want to free themselves again, right? So that's when. So now they're so powerful to the extent that who is gonna be the one? Which country is gonna be the one to take over, to take them off the throne? That's when the World War III happens. So that time it become brutal. The only way at at that time, the only way to bring down these two superpowers is nuclear weapons. It's nuclear war. Nuclear war. That's when the real nuclear war starts. There's the, I think it's somewhere, I don't know if in the Bible or somewhere, the Gog and the Magog, their war. I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying it right, but you guys know better. That's when that war actually starts. And that's gonna be a massive war. It's not gonna be a joke. It's gonna be crazy. So that very war is gonna be nuclear war. And you know how nuclear war is? Nuclear war will end all of us. Will actually destroy almost everything. There's still gonna be some living things. There's still gonna be some people that are gonna live because they already seen the future, scientists and everything. So they will start having serious dope bankers. Already they have bankers for this thing already. So they'll have some few people that will be living inside there with food and everything. So now that we destroy the top, sorry, now that we destroy the top, AUX mode. Now that we destroy, sorry, now that we destroy uh, uh, the surface with nuclear weapons, because you can't breathe no more. When you come to the surface, you can't breathe no more because now you're in a bunker, you're underground, so you can't breathe no more because we've destroyed the earth with nuclear weapons. We've destroyed it, so you can't breathe no more. So before you to come out and walk on the surface of the earth, you need to have oxygen, and you have to cover yourself with oxygen like you're in a space just to come out. So scientists will be coming out every century, every decade to come see, test if we are coming back to normal. If the chemicals, the chemicals are now dissolving, it's coming out of the system. It's going to take like a century or centuries before we can actually finally feel like, okay, now we could come back to the surface. When we come back to the surface, now we have nothing. Now we have to start all over. We have to start all over. This is how it ends. Thank you. I'm sorry for the distraction. My Bluetooth on the other side. Forgive me. Thank you. There you have it.